What is up, family? Welcome back to Enjoy. I hope you guys are living in the joy of the Lord today and enjoying it. You guys are talking about inflation today. And this is the morning that I'm giving to you guys. I know I keep saying that the Lord is coming back, and I'm going to keep saying that all throughout the year on my channel. But I also want you guys to see the signs and exactly what's going on. So, of course, one of the signs is there will be famine throughout the land. Famine throughout the land is one of the signs for the end times. And so when I started seeing inflation this year, and I say this year because in the last years when inflation occurred, most people, they look at it just like the crisis that happened back in 2019, the sickness. Most people look at something like that. They look at it, they're like, it's not going to be that deep. It's going to happen, and then we're going to go right back to normal, and they don't think anything of it. So most people don't think of it that deep, and inflation is one of those things. However, this time, the only scripture that I keep hearing, and I heard it with inflation before, but this time, the only scripture I keep hearing is Revelation 6:6. If you don't know what it says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and wine. Now, this scripture has been interpreted. It's really not hard to interpret this one. Like, this one is very specific. But if you don't know, this is basically saying that the day pay that we earn, we go to work, we work 8 hours a day, so we get paid $10. That's $80, not including taxes. That day's pay right there is going to basically be one thing worth of food. Basically, it's not going to be no more. We get multiple groceries like we used to when I was younger. I remember my mom could stretch $20 and make it to like 2 weeks. That's how valuable the dollar was before. But now we're going to try to go in and get 2 things for groceries, and the inflation is going to hit us so hard, and it has been reflected, and it is a sign of the end times. It is in the scripture. We're going to be trying to get bread and wheat or some type of meat, something, and it's going to eat our pockets up, guys. It is not going to help us. Now, a lot of people who are not going to be touched by this right now is, of course, our rich, our people who are wealthy, our people who don't see numbers. They say that they don't spend much and everything, but they don't see numbers, so they're not going to get affected by it. But for us who are affected by it, and we notice these prices every single day and notice what's going on, I think that at this moment we need to start shopping smarter and not shopping in order to please our fleshly man. And let me clear this up. So it'll be wise for us to be able to shop already in ways where we can ration. When I say ration, I mean like we're not going in there and we're buying all this bulk stuff, things that are going to expire and things that are going to go obsolete in the next couple seconds, next couple days. We need to buy things that are going to be lasting, that are going to be non-perishables, more than we're buying those things that please our flesh at the moment. Also, if you have it in you guys, and I know this is hard for my ladies, skip a couple nail appointments, skip some hair appointments, do a style on your hair that won't be like finished, or it won't be messed up in the next couple of days. Do those things. Let's go ahead and spend our money smarter, because the way inflation is going, we don't know how long we will have until we are now struggling for our next meal. Another thing that comes into play is our ability to fast, or our ability to go without. And that's hard for a lot of people. In fact, it's easy for them to raise prices right now and still stick the label family size on it, or still stick the label new bag on it, because they think psychologically we're going to think, I still need this. It may look smaller to me, but I'm still going to buy this because I need it. A lot of things that are introduced into this world we don't necessarily need. So I think it's best if we learn how to fast or go without in these moments. We can last up to 40 days without food. If somebody knows any longer, let me know. And then without water, I think it's about 3 days. So I'm not saying go without water. If anything, buy more water, because we don't know what's about to happen to the water either. I know right now back in my home state, not the exact city, they are struggling with water right now. So we don't know what's going to happen with the water. However, if we have it in us, let's go ahead and try to fast and be able to increase our ability to go without. Because what's going to happen when these things start to hit the fan, and a lot of us have never seen fasting a day in our life. A lot of us have never gone without a meal a day in our life. A lot of us don't know what it is to be without. When it starts to hit the fan, a lot of people are going to go crazy because they don't know how it is to be without. So if we can, let's go ahead and start getting fasting under our belt as well. Not just for going without food, but spiritually too, because we need the guidance of our Father in this moment as well. We don't know what's going to happen, what next direction He's going to give, what we should be looking at. The value of the dollar is shrinking, guys. I know something interesting to see is go online, just type in inflation calculator, and pull up all those calculators, and it will tell you back in whatever year you was born, if this is how much you paid for something, how much is it in 2023? That's what the value of our dollar is looking at. And if you're not careful, you'll just think it's something that will go away later on. It's not going to be back. It's just something that we're experiencing during this political climate. However, if you're not careful, you're going to look up and you're going to be trying to use that same $20 to get some groceries, and it is going to be obsolete. Remember Revelation 6:6. He's basically saying, the person saying, the beast was basically saying, look, I have a wage right here and a wage right here. And you can take this for your wages, your day wages, but just don't touch the things that's most valuable, because I need that. That is what we need. Oil and wine is what we need. Our value of our dollar is getting, and I feel like it's something with that oil and wine, because why oil and wine? Why? Right there. But anyway, the value of our dollar is shrinking, and I don't want it to be that we look up and now everybody's starving. These are going to be the times where, these are going to be the times when crime is just going to go out of hand, because like I said, a lot of people have never been without. So it's going to show. People are going to be doing whatever to get whatever. All those times, and I hate to say this, but all those times that we have passed over people who needed something, they wanted $1, or they needed clothing, or they needed food. All those times that we passed over it, think of it like that. What if it happens to be that we become to be in those shoes? That's what this inflation is looking like. And most people are going to be like, no, you're going too deep. It's not that deep. You're doing too much. Look, I'm warning you guys now. That's all this video is about, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it. Share it with a person who just thinks, oh, it's cool that I spend $500 a week on my nails and my hair. Guys, we got to spend smarter. We got to save. Especially if we have families, especially if we have things that we're looking forward to in the future, we have to go ahead and save and look at this inflation not as a thing that's going to go away when we wake up in the morning, but something that is here to stay. Just like these sicknesses, they are going to be here to stay. There are going to be more that come out. It's not about, oh, this is just the world and what's happening and global warming. No. It's more than about what men are doing, but it's also the signs of the end times, guys, and we have to be ready and prepared during this time. So I love you guys. See you on the next video. Share this with someone. Take heed to it, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out. Bye.